Hey guys, last weekend I ran a boot camp with 4 students. One of those students was in his 20s, one was in his 30s, one was in his 40s, and one was in his 50s. One of the guys was shorter than I am, and I'm 5'8", so I'm already on the shorter side. One of the guys was a little taller than me, 5'9", 5'10", and 2 of the guys were well over 6 foot. One of the guys was also a really, really good-looking guy, and he was one of the guys over 6 foot. So tell me, who do you think got the best results? It was the 51-year-old who was shorter than me. Now, the reason why this happened is all about frame control. So this guy I talked to him for quite a bit before we started the program as well. We really worked hard on getting his frame right. That is, when he would walk into an interaction, he wasn't going in there with a mindset of, do you like me? Do you want to talk to me? It was like, no, I want to talk to you. And if you're in a crappy mood, I'm gonna make sure that changes. And I'm not going to accept it if you're going to ignore me. Talk to me. I'm here. He wasn't being rude about it, but that's the mindset that he went in with, is like, I'm not going to put up with crap. You come talk to me. And, as a result, what happened? The very first night, he took a girl home. All right, he was staying with me in my place here. He took a woman home. On his second night, he rejected 2 women he could have taken home. I caught him with a woman grinding up against him, like shaking her ass in his crotch, like grinding up against him. It was like incredible. But he sat there thinking, I don't really like this woman. I like her friend over there instead. So he rejected her, went and flirted with the friend and got her details instead. This is the frame control that I mean. He didn't just like tell them, you're going to pay attention to me. But he knew he walked away from women he didn't like, right? He would throw away opportunities to go for what he really wanted. And women, they are sensitive to that. They can feel it. Like, here's a guy who's going for what he wants. And as I said, he's 51 years old. He's not tall. I know he's got a decent job. I don't know how rich he is because he doesn't talk about it. He didn't have any like super expensive watches or anything that would scream, hey, look, I know, I'm a multimillionaire. No. None of that stuff. I don't know how wealthy he was, but he never talked about it. He never showed it off. That was never part of what he did. It was all frame control. And yes, I'm not trying to say, hey, women like tall guys. The guy who did the second best of everyone was the tall, good-looking guy in his 20s. Okay, great. Good for him. But my point is that in spite of that, it was possible for a short, older guy to do better. We all lean so heavily on statistics. Right? Yes, it's true that on average, if you are average, if you're going to behave like an average dude, it's better that you're tall and good looking and well built. That's it, right? Just like there is a lockstep correlation between IQ and job success and career success. And yet, the wealthiest men I know are not the smartest men I know. Are they for you? Because I seriously doubt it. They're not stupid guys. But the smartest men I know who are making a good income are still making a tenth of what the wealthiest men I know are making. And that's really what this comes down to, is if you want to be average in the way that you behave, in the way that you try to talk to girls, you're going to get average results and you fall into that spectrum. So if you're not tall, if you're the wrong race, if you are, not muscly, cool, then expect average results. But if you're willing to work outside of the average, this is exactly the thing that you should expect, that you can suddenly outpace those statistics by not being average anymore. So it's up to you if you want to make that change. And look, this is a short video and I just made it because it just happened and I wanted you guys to see it. This is a part of my life. Seeing guys who you would think shouldn't kill it, absolutely killing it in dating just because they're willing to not be average. So I hope this video talks to you guys. I know it's similar to my last one, but man, this is proof, living proof here. That's just happened this weekend. As always, guys, if you like my video, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And I look forward to seeing you in my future videos.